Hello friends, this is last part where we have talked about the thread local in multithreading. Today we will be talking about what is deadlock in multithreading. So if you are a fresher, there are chances that you will be asked about what is a thread and how it is being implemented and extended using thread class and in runnable interface. But if you are not a fresher, then there is surely a chance that the interviewer will be looking for much more better questions, and when questions comes about multithreading, then deadlocks come into play. So today we will be executing a method in which deadlock will be there, and this will be a scenario where deadlock comes into play. So today we will create a class that is demo deadlock, and I want the main method to be here. So let's create the scenario. So I will write final string lock1 is equal to employee, and I'll simply copy this and I will write employee data. So these two are the locks. Let's create thread. T1 is equal to new thread, new runnable, and inside this I will write method. Using synchronization keyword, I will apply lock for lock1, and inside this I will write inside thread1 and after this I will wait for some time, that is for 500 milliseconds, and I will surround it with try catch block, and after this I will write lock1 executed properly, and again this will be in a lock, that is synchronized lock lock2, and I'm removing this part and I'm applying this. Okay, so a method is called using lock1, and lock1 is applied using synchronization key, and some parts is executed in this, and again a synchronization key is called to execute its other part. So I'm removing these extra lines so that it will be more visible to you. Simply I'm removing the whole of this part. And now it's much better. Okay, and again I will create another thread and I will name it as thread2, and this will apply lock on a second lock. Using second lock it will apply lock, and inside this lock1 will be applied. So one more thing I'll do, I'll change its name, that is thread2 and lock2. Okay, I will write here t1 dot start, t2 dot start. So let's run this code and see what's happened. So we got the final output as this only, and after this nothing is coming. So let's see what is happening here. So we have created two locks, lock1 and lock2. So our first thread applied lock on lock1, and the second thread applied lock on lock2, and when the first thread looks for lock2, it is being used by the second thread, that is t2, and when the second thread looks for lock1, it is being used by first thread, that is t1. So both these threads are looking for resources which are used by other threads. So indirectly this is looking for this one and this is looking for this one. So it has been a kind of lock scenario. One thread refers to the other one that is being used, and the other thread is referring to the initial one that is being used. So in this scenario nothing will proceed further, and this is a deadlock scenario. So how to overcome this? Let me explain you. First stop the JVM and clear the console. If you are using lock 1 and lock 2, let other thread also use in the same sequence, that is lock 1 and this should be lock 2. So in this scenario there will be much more chances that deadlock won't come into play. And when I will run this code, see, lock 1 executed properly and then it went for thread 2 and then this thread executed properly. So never use locks which can be used by other threads at the same time. So it will create a deadlock scenario and nothing will happen after that. So this is about the deadlock. Thank you for watching.